In a world of Dungeons and Dragons, in a time of goblins and dwarves, these are the adventures of the Dungeon Gamers.
And we're back. Here we are in our brand new studio.
Oh,
it's taken 2 years to get here. So,
come on, let's get it done with.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready.
Sick of this.
I don't know why bother. Right. So, if you remember, in the last episode, what happened? That's great. They're so clued up.
Hi, and welcome to Dungeon Gamers. We're a group of friends who love Dungeons and Dragons. We don't take ourselves too seriously, and we just have fun telling a story. If you've never seen our videos before, this is a perfect place to start, although should you wish to watch the full adventure, it's all available on our YouTube channel. Here's a quick recap of our adventure so far. Our heroes met in a tavern to discuss saving Fuzz's cousin, Gundren. Gundren had discovered the whereabouts of a long-lost magical mine, but was then captured by a mysterious villain known only as the Black Spider. Whilst on their quest to find Gundren, they have saved the town of Phandelver, rid the village of Thundertree of dragon cultists, and unravelled mystical clues from an ancient banshee. But it's not all been plain sailing. Our elf mage Illidan was cursed by an evil green dragon named Venomfang. And now, with aid from their friend, Redroth the Druid, our heroes have ventured to Cragmore Castle, where all clues indicate Gundren is being held captive.
We are outside Cragmore Castle. It's quite clearly ancient. The stronghold consists of 7 overlapping towers. However, its upper levels have long since collapsed into heaps of crumbling masonry. So what we're talking about here is a really ancient old castle. So, what do you guys want to do? You're about, say you're about 50 feet away. You're hiding in the brush.
Charge in, kill everyone.
No way. Hang on. So Redroth is with us. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can we ask him how he knew the way here?
Yeah.
Can we ask him?
What does he know about?
What does he know? What does Redroth know?
Well, you know, I've been working for the Emerald Enclave for many years
Yeah,
now.
we know that.
There isn't many an area in the Neverwinter Wood that I don't know of, I haven't been to. Okay, I don't remember specifics about the castle, but I do remember that the inside is pretty crumbly. There's areas that are too dark to even see in. And I remember somewhere there was a totally destroyed wall somewhere around the outside, but I don't remember exactly where.
Okay.
But
That's a way in.
there's also a main gate. I do remember that. And some sort of side entrance, but I couldn't get in that one. The door was too...
He seems to know an awful lot there, Redroth.
In fact, I've been living there these past 20 years.
I've got a flat in the top tower.
That's all my memory can recall at this point.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Plan?
Shall I prepare Find Familiar again?
Yeah.
Right, is it going to be a cat? Is it going to be a crow?
What's best for a castle, do you think? Something
Like
that's
a bat.
inconspicuous.
A bat.
Or a rat or something like that.
Yeah, Roland.
You want
No.
because there's towers and stuff. So imagine a bird could fly up and then land on the.
Should we go with Edgar Allan
Edgar
again?
Allan Crow.
Yeah, Edgar Allan Crow.
Bring him back.
Yeah.
He ain't Edgar Allan Crow.
He can, yeah.
It's just landed on your arm.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Hi, Edgar.
Just
And now
got
he's
a
doing a
ki-
dance.
I've got to kibosh this straight from the get-go.
Okay, fine. No,
Kibosh what?
Oh, an elephant's just gone by. Oh, bloody hell! Look at you! Wow!
Oh, go, bye.
Oh, and a dragon! Oh, that took hours trying to go. Redroth, where is that? You know, you said there's a crumbling hole.
Yeah, where's that?
Where's that?
When I say I remember a crumbling hole, I remember I was flying through here as a squirrel, which is, as you know, is one of the forms I take when I'm exploring.
Hang on, this is new.
Oh,
You
yeah,
could be a
I can turn into
squirrel.
All right.
You could do some scout.
You can go in there now then.
And the squirrel.
Nice.
Awesome.
See, I told you guys. I turned into
Stamp on him,
squirrel.
kill him.
Yeah, sorry, Redroth. This
There
is the
goes
end.
our guide.
It's safe to assume that if there is a hole in this castle that Redroth remembers, if you can't see it on this side, then it could be on the north
On
or
the
the
other
east.
side.
All right.
Northeast,
Why don't we
maybe,
send
yeah.
squirrel and bird? Send them in.
I'll go in. I can squeeze in through one of the many arrow slits, or scale up a wall, and I'll see what I can find.
And just come back to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, come back to us. We'll wait here. We've got scones and that.
Yeah.
So Redroth scurries away.
Who knew he could become a squirrel?
But he's a druid. He can shape change into many things.
Why didn't he shape change it into a dragon and fight Venomfang?
Yeah.
Because druids can't shape change into dragons.
You said many things.
Yeah, many things, not
What about a
everything.
bear?
He could probably shape change into a bear, yeah.
Well, he can kill all the
druid.
pigs.
Oh my
in
god,
there.
why don't we just make him a bear and he can be like, "Rah."
What's Edgar Allan Crow doing?
Shall we say he circles around the other side of the castle, see if he can see anything on the other side?
True to Redroth's memory, on the northern side there is a very dilapidated tower. We're calling it the Ruined Tower. And Edgar Allan Crow, reporting through Illidan, says that he just sees a kind of slightly waving shape. It's a dusty, heavy canvas cloth.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Oh,
fine.
so the crow, he's got a bit of bad eyesight.
And so I think I should probably say something about Cragmore as well. I, Illidan, want to get to Cragmore Castle because
We must go.
I'm trying to locate my lost sister. And I know I haven't been very open with my past with you guys before, but that's because I'm not very trusting of many people because of
Okay, ready to go.
what happened to me when I was younger with my father.
My father, Illidan Swiftweaver, the High Lord of the Royal Elven School of Magic and devoted follower of the god Oghma, the binder of what is known. My sister, Aurelia, and I, of course, attended the School of Magic, and under my father's tutelage, I watched her thrive and blossom into a powerful mage, whilst I struggled with the most basic of spells.
Can we get her on the team instead of you?
This displeased my father, as in our family, being powerful users of magic has defined our lineage for generations. Aurelia, being the loving sister that she was, saw my struggle and sought to help me with my magic and earn my father's pride. By delving into forbidden tomes of lost lore, she discovered a way that would infuse a mortal with a fraction of the power of Oghma himself. But we were out of our depth. Oghma punished our hubris with a boon and a curse. He granted me the power I so desired, but impressed with her potential, he stole Aurelia away in his capricious clutches. For what purpose he did not reveal. I fled, fearing my father's wrath and carrying the great burden of my shame. In the many years that followed, I searched and searched for a way to get my sister back. Then, an ancient banshee whispered the answer. A legend of a long-forgotten shrine, deep within the Neverwinter Wood, through which one could commune with Oghma himself. The shrine at Cragmore Castle.
Season 3, they could have told us in season 1.
Yeah. Why didn't they just tell us that?
Oh,
Well, we didn't trust anybody, that's it.
So, what do you want to do, guys?
I want to wait for Redroth.
yeah, what's he found?
Hopefully.
Redroth has not returned at this point.
No, he's not. I don't want
Oh
him to
no!
Can I make a suggestion? Because I've got a good idea. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah?
Go on.
We've got the scroll, the blood scroll, right?
Not now. Not already. You don't
but
want to
he
use it
could-
yet.
What's the blood scroll?
Hi, Jack the DM here. What's the blood scroll, I hear you ask? Well, listen up, because it's quite important. When our heroes were in Thundertree, the cultists they defeated had in their possession a mysterious parchment. This scroll activates when in contact with blood, summoning the green dragon Venomfang, a four-legged, two-winged nuclear missile with a very short temper and a strong dislike of the dungeon gamers, especially Illidan.
Can't we just call Venomfang and just
but
be like,
he's not gonna
this is your
help
new
us.
home, but there's people in there. Just want to kill them.
Yeah, but we want to get the stuff out of there, don't we? We want to get to that shrine.
Oh, yeah, you want to get to the shrine.
And Gundren's in there. We don't want to
No,
accident.
Gundren's... Is Gundren in there?
Gundren Rockseeker's at Cragmore.
Thank you. It's good that someone remembers the story thus far.
I thought he was in the Wayfaker Cave!
No, he's in Cragmore.
She's forgotten everything.
Should we just go to the cloth entrance
Go
at the
to
other
the bloody
side?
cloth entrance.
Yeah.
Go out to the
Go
Go
north,
around
Yeah.
to the big gaping...
the northern side.
hole.
Which is easy to get into.
On the southern side, you're hugging to the wall, trying to keep as close as possible, because as you look up, into these walls, you always see these arrow slits, okay, which are obviously put in to prevent attack from any sort of onslaught. In the first tower on the south and eastern side, you hear a screeching howl. What you also hear is something clattering about in there, inside. It sounds horrific. It sounds...
They're torturing my cousin.
It's either they're
You can't
torturing
say
Redrock, they're torturing your cousin, or it's a creature.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what. I've given you that information for free, but if anyone wants to perceive something further...
Yeah, we do.
I don't know whether I could do like a history check or like a bestiary check or something like that, if I can see if I can identify the sound of the creature. Or would that
It'd be a
history?
nature. It would be nature.
I think that's what I think it is.
Nature is intelligence, so I've got a +4 to that.
But he's going to see if it is an animal.
Okay, so make a roll.
Okay, 1d20. 20.
We got a 20.
Critical 20.
Wow, natural 20. So...
+4.
It just so happens you're particularly familiar with this sound, having come
like,
across this beast
what
before.
is it?
You hear the distinct sound of an owlbear.
Owlbear.
An owlbear that is in particular distress.
It's in distress.
So an owlbear is... What is an owlbear?
What is an owlbear? What is an owlbear?
We need to save this thing.
Yeah, if
and
we
then
can
we
free
can get
this.
on it and ride it, and we can be like, get out the way, Gundren, we're here!
Or we can just use it to... If it set it free, yeah.
Set it free and he'll be our friend. He's unaligned.
So you keep making your way north. There's lots of evidence of past attacks and crumbling stone masonry, which, you know, Battlehammer's pointing out in relative hushed whispers because you're very familiar with the architecture of this sort of place. You also, as you're describing, hear voices as you're passing the northeasternmost tower, and out of one window, two voices in a heated discussion.
Two.
A loud, growling voice demanding payment for something,
King Growl.
and a silky smooth reply.
It's a King Growl and the Black Spider.
It's got to
be them.
Yeah.
Where's
Silky.
Gundren? In the dungeon?
Let's blow up the
What are
castle.
they saying? If he's demanding money, we could potentially turn this ogre against the Black Spider.
Imagine
if
it's
we
an ogre.
Or
Well,
what's
King Growl is a orc, is he?
King Growl, you do know this because it was said before, is a bugbear.
We could potentially, with your charisma, you could bribe him.
Who wouldn't be charmed by Darla Nightshade?
Exactly.
She's very charming.
Potentially.
So anyway,
He
you
was the
make your
betrayer.
way, stumbling over a particularly rubbly area outside this north part. You find the ruined tower entrance with this big, thick canvas cloth.
You're stealthy. Maybe you can peek a look around the cloth.
Can I be stealthy? Also, I want to go and see the owlbear because I've got an idea. If we free it,
Yeah.
let it go, it will run rampage through the castle. So yes, it will create lots of noise, but they won't suspect any of us. And while that's running rampage, we can get up this tower to King Growl.
Do you
and I
want
can
to-
be like, oh, King Growl.
We've got a potion of invisibility. Do you want to just take that and just have a look round and then we can get out of here?
Oh my God, I've got an invisibility potion.
Yeah, can she just drink that? Go
How
in,
long does it
Have a
last?
look round.
Visibility potion. Let me double check.
Because if it lasts like 10 minutes, I need to use it wisely. If
Yeah.
it lasts like 3 hours, I can be like, let's go.
You can Frodo Baggins it.
Potion of invisibility. Potion. Very rare. Oh, what was that? The potion's container looks empty but feels as though it holds liquid. When you drink it, you become invisible for 1 hour. Anything you wear or carry is invisible with you. The effect ends early if you attack or cast a spell. You can lift things, you can manipulate certain things like open doors and stuff, but if you make an action like an attack or cast a spell, it just shrivels off you. But if you drink this, you will be invisible for an hour.
Let's do it. This is the time to
I'm going
use
to
it.
drink it and I'm going to go and see the owlbear, see why it's in distress, first of all. Because that could be a big...
You go invisible.
Awesome.
Can you see me?
Where's she gone?
Do you know do any
Don't know where she
pranks?
is.
Whoa, whoa, it's floating on its own.
Shit.
Oh my god, that's
Oh my
incredible.
God.
You pull back the heavy canvas cloth and you make your way southwards into the
Are
building.
you two just waiting outside?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're just
just chilling
hanging
out.
out.
Okay.
Playing Game Boys.
Yeah.
Can I
Looks
hear
like
the
an old
owlbear? I want to follow the noise.
You don't hear anything at this point.
Or can I go to where we heard it outside in that
Where
direction?
you think it
Yeah,
was.
that will be heading
And I'm
south into it.
tiptoeing.
Okay,
I am not. There's
tiptoeing.
nothing. I'm looking on the floor. I'm not
Okay,
going to trip over
tell you what,
anything
roll a
either.
stealth check.
So a D20. I do that. I do that.
Oh,
19
smashed it.
Plus
what?
plus
Doesn't matter, doesn't matter.
stealth. Dexterity 4.
And you're invisible.
Yeah.
Your stealth is impeccable at this point.
Thank
Not
you.
making any
Thank
noise.
you.
Not making a breath.
I don't hit a pot on the floor.
You hit nothing. You very carefully tread your way across. However, it is getting very dark on the other side of this curtain now. There's no. Once the curtain falls back behind you,
She can't see good,
you can't see.
Come back out and I'll give you a little rock that can light up.
Yeah, but then there would just be a floating rock.
Yeah, but you can put it in your pocket and then just get it out when you need it.
I'll do that.
Technique.
I'll take
Oh,
them.
she's run back to us. Hello.
But it's only taken 20 seconds.
You'd be like, hello. Oh my god.
Right, I've got the rock,
Okay. And it's cast light cantrip.
but I've got it in my
Yeah,
pocket until I need it.
Hang on, so we're playing Game Boys, and then I've picked up a rock, and then I'll just give it to you.
You can tune that rock to
You're
be
welcome.
to emit a dim light as opposed to a
Dim,
bright
it
light.
has to be dim, yeah.
So
Yeah.
dim light at 15 feet.
Yeah, it's got a dimmer on it.
Basically. You go back through that curtain, and then you're now into a hallway. As you whip out your rock very carefully to see, there is to your right now a door, rather resplendent looking door, which has several carvings.
This could be the shrine. This could be Oghma's room.
Yeah.
What could it be?
Can I use my photographic memory that I've had since the beginning,
Yeah,
and,
she's always had that.
and just like mentally take it and then go and describe it to Illidan later? Because he'll know.
I mean, I can see if you recognise some of them.
Well,
Would you
I-
like to make a check?
yeah.
Make a religion check.
What am I?
1.
+1.
Come on.
Come on, 19. 12. 13.
You are able to identify the deities that once were revered beyond this door. Oghma, god of knowledge.
So you need to go.
You also
That's where I need to
recognise
Your sister's down
Mistra,
there.
goddess of magic. Lythander, the god of the dawn. And Tamora, goddess of luck. You make a
Mahoney.
little, make a little offering, touch your forehead to the goddess of luck.
I love you, Tamara.
I hate you.
What? Hello?
So you've got that door, and then directly in front of you.
Can I open it? Very quietly.
Whoa.
I'm
Hang
going
on,
like
wait,
this.
wait,
this
wait.
is it.
No,
I'm
no,
going.
look at his face. Wait.
I'm not giving anything away. Do you want to open the door?
It could have like a magical curse on it.
I
It's
don't
got a
want
magical
I
thing
want
on
to
it.
find the owl bear.
You're going to get to the
If you
outlet.
want to, if that's we're continuing that, then you take a step away from that, turn 180 degrees on you, and face east. And there's a door that way as well. That just is a regular old wooden door.
Can I very quietly go and open it like this? And I've got WD-40 as a backup in case the door squeaks. I've got it in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm going to factor in that you're invisible and you've
And
done a great
stealth.
stealth check. Yeah.
Thank you.
So we'll factor that in. Okay, you go up to the door. It's
Please
not
be out
locked.
there.
You gently creep it open.
Like, so quietly. No one would hear it.
You see two hobgoblins
Right.
standing over a coal brazier.
Close it.
And goodbye.
Close it. Oh, are they branding him?
And to the south, there's a door that they have barred, pushed everything up against.
That's where the owlbear is.
It looks like that could very well be the tower that you heard the owlbear
Is there any
screeching
other
in.
way in than that door? Because I can't move all the stuff they've put invisibly because they're going to be like, what's that? That's some moving over there.
So we have a room that has probably got Growl and
black spider
in it. We've got another room with two hobgoblins, with another room,
And they're guarding.
and then another room barricaded, potentially owlbear. Then we've got the room with the shrines. That's it.
So far that you've decided.
Let's go to. Why don't you go listen to Black Spider?
Yeah, can I go now? I've got like 50 minutes left of my potion. Can I go where the black spider was and listen more to what they're
When
saying?
you say the black spider,
Well, we
Or
assume.
We
whoever-
assume the silky voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the silky voice.
Unless it's
yeah.
your sister, Illidan.
Yeah.
What's your sister sound like? She have a silky voice? Illadora?
know.
Illyralia?
Aurelia.
Illyralia?
if you want to then go and try and investigate that noise that you think is in there, you can go up to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have you listen against the door. I need you to make a roll. It's going to be a perception check.
11.
Plus.
Nothing.
That's not enough, sorry. The door in this particular instance is too thick. All the voices behind the door have
gotta be
calmed down since you last heard them chatting before. You don't hear anything. What do you want to do?
I am invisible.
Yeah. Own it. You've got it.
I'm going to own it.
Okay.
But very stealthily.
Gently, yeah.
Are you ready with like a plan to?
Yeah.
She's invisible.
Well, I'm
to-
invisible, remember, so I've got that on my side. So even if they went, what was that? And they look out, they're not going to see me.
Okay.
So I can just like stand, I'm stealthy, I've rolled the good stealth, I can stand against the wall and just see who it is
Behind
at
the door,
least.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll open the door.
You want to open the door. You push the door gently, and it does creep open. You push it in the same way that you did with the 2 hobgoblins.
And then I step back as well.
to intimate that it's just a gentle,
wind.
innocent breeze that's blowing this open. Okay. The door opens inward into the room about 1.5 feet, and you see in front of you head and shoulders of a dwarf. The body is blocking the doorway, so the door stops, just gently bumps against this dwarf, and as it does, you see the dwarf just roll over, just gently, and he reveals his face, and it's beaten to a bloody mess.
Shit.
He's unconscious, but he's alive.
Found him.
Found who?
Gundren Rockseeker.
I think you can assume at this point this dwarf is Gundren Rockseeker.
Is there a way that you can drag him out into the other
Imagine
room?
the noise that would cause. Like there's a goblin, like we saw the...
What do you want to do?
Right, I'm gonna-
push you now. What are you
I'm
going to do?
I'm gonna whisper in his ear. If
Okay.
he can hear me, if he can't, I'm gonna
He's
try
unconscious.
it.
He's unconscious.
Really quietly.
Yeah.
I'm right up to him and I'm gonna go, Gundren, I'm here to save you.
Oh, what is it?
And then I'm
Gundren turns gently. Shut up, you fucking dwarf! Gundren gets kicked in the nose, and goes blanks out, and the door slams shut.
Right, I'm really excited now. So I'm gonna go out quickly to them. Tiptoe down the corridor.
Yep.
Right, and I'm gonna go, guys, it's me, Darla. I found Gundren. And he'll be like really excited because it's his cousin, he hasn't seen him.
Oh, I'm so excited.
There's someone there with
You
him.
found Gundren.
I found Gundren.
I didn't know that.
Your cousin is alive. He's not well, but he's alive. Okay.
That's fantastic.
He's being beaten up
Brilliant.
by some sort of maybe it's King Growl. He sounds pretty big, pretty powerful. I didn't really get a good look at him. Okay. So my thinking is, if I attack them 2 goblins by the owlbear guarding that door, they are guarding it. Let's be honest. They've got to keep a watch. My invisibility is going to go, right? I need you 2 outside to go round the outside and cause some sort of distraction without you being seen. So they go, what's all that racket? They leave. I can quickly go, still invisible, move all the stuff, move all the stuff, and see what this owlbear's, what's up with it, and go, I'm here to free you.
You can heal it.
It's chained. I
heal
can
it.
heal it, and it'll be like, you're my friend.
Yeah.
And then I'll
There's
be
a
like,
lot of assumptions at this point. A lot of
well, we can
assumptions.
Yeah,
see.
but
We
we
have to
can-
see,
well, it's a
don't
plan.
we?
It's a plan,
better
but it's
than
like
nothing.
saying, then I make friends with the wild beast.
Well, I
Yeah,
might
but
do.
you're
but
also invisible, and you might be
I'm
able to just set
invisible.
it free without it knowing
I
it's
will
there.
set it
Yeah.
free, and if it runs riot, all those goblins will be like, oh my god! Although then they'll kill it.
Okay, so but Illidan now, what of Oghma? Did
Oh,
you
yeah,
find
sorry.
anything about
Yeah.
Oghma?
Hang on. I found a door, had a load of like runes on it, and it was Timora, Mithril, Oghma, and
This is it. So what I've been told is true. I found
well, I
the
found
shrine.
it. I found it, but yeah,
You
yeah,
found it. We found it.
we found
We
it.
found it. We don't get too excited.
wait.
We're not going in there yet.
I know you've got a duty.
We know you want to make love to the door.
We still need to do this owl bear. We need to free it because then you can go and see your Oghma statue or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Because the owl bear will be running free and the goblins will be like shooting at it. We'll be able to be like, free Gundren, give him a healing potion, go see Oghma, and get out. Find Redroth, maybe.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Red Ross.
Maybe find Redroth the squirrel. Who knows?
So what's happening? You're all outside. You've formulated a plan.
Yeah.
How do we go about this?
How
You're all
are
going
you
in
gonna
together.
distract?
Where are you going?
No, I'm in there.
You were just outside talking to them. So
Yeah,
how do you
that-
make your way back in?
Literally the same
And
way.
you're going to go where? To where?
To the door with the 2 goblins.
Where are you two?
We're still outside
Yeah.
playing Game Boys, and I'm like, oh,
That's all you've done this entire. I'm forcing you to do something.
we need
now.
to save our game on Tetris. We're going to cause a distraction
Okay.
from outside.
How are you going to
Okay.
do that?
So
We're gonna
you
knock on the door and say, pizza delivery. Pretend to be pizza guys.
Okay.
Yeah?
The door is on the west hand face of the castle, so you'd have to walk around all the way.
No,
up.
I think
so you head round to the door.
I'll pretend to be a pizza guy.
You're just about to knock,
Yeah.
and you look round to confirm that I'm there, and I'm not.
Where are you going? I told you not to go to that thing.
This is what I've been waiting
But
5 years
Gundren!
for.
He's been waiting for his cousin.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I want to free the owl bear.
I'm one-track minding now. This is it. I'm
knew
happy
it.
for you that you
shouldn't have
found
told him.
your cousin.
You shouldn't have told
But
him.
as soon as I knew that Oghma was in there, you've gone round for the distraction. You don't know where I am.
This is okay. This is great. Everyone's playing a character. This is a great. It's a three.
Why did you tell him about Oghma?
Yes.
It's a three-pronged attack. You can be distracting from the front. You
Pizza
can be
delivery.
creating a diversion from the east-hand side, and you're making your way towards that shrine entrance.
You need to cause the distraction without being seen.
What if
And then come and help me.
Can I stand back on the hill and guiding bolt the door? That'll make a hell of a racket.
Gosh, yeah. What's your range for? I can tell you exactly how far away from the door you can be.
120 feet.
Okay, so you want to stand? You're going to stand that full range?
Yep. Do you want to hold fire to run into the shrine before I blast the door?
Well, you can't tell him this. 'cause
He's gone.
already
We don't know where he is.
I'm making my way down this
And you're
corridor.
not even invisible.
It's okay, don't worry. So you've made your way. You
I don't know what
say
way.
a little prayer, I suppose, going, I hope everyone's in the place they're supposed to be, because
see
Illidan
it
certainly isn't where he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But maybe that's
one.
understandable. He did tell you about his very personal journey that he was on right before you stormed this
Yeah,
castle.
but we could all do it all together.
I say stormed
Couldn't
the
we?
castle, played Tetris about an hour and a half outside while Starla did all the investigating.
It's a great
She was
game.
like Carmen.
Sponsored by
Great way to
Tetris.
pass the time.
So, here we go then.
Can I prepare mirror image as a reaction
To
getting ambushed? Or
if someone spots you.
If someone
Tell you what,
spots
do a
me.
stealth check.
Yeah, which is Dex, is it? Stealth. What do I get? I get
Illidan,
plus 2 to this.
You're gonna die. You're on your own.
Whoa.
That's a 9. Yeah, 19 plus 1, 20.
Wow, okay. That's
What is your
pretty
plan,
good.
Illidan?
So,
You haven't got any backup.
so Illidan's rather stealthily
I'm not thinking straight.
stealthily made his way into that corridor toward that door. He's hidden himself up against his shadows and he's pulled his cloak right across him. He's standing outside that door and he's prepared as a reaction to being spotted. Mirror image. Do you want to tell us about mirror image?
Yeah, so mirror image, you cast 3 images of yourself appear, and they're duplicates, and they follow and mirror my every image.
Like multiple man.
Yeah. But they're fake. They're not real.
So if
They
somebody
can't-
stabbed one, they'd realise it wasn't real.
Yes, yeah.
That's
but
cool.
but if somebody attacks me, nobody can tell which is the real one. So I have a chance of just avoiding damage completely if I
Brilliant.
get attacked.
That's
Yeah.
a wicked
Pretty
spell.
cool,
good.
isn't it?
Nice
You
one,
sort
yeah.
of triples your chances.
But
of
is
being...
that triple your chances of being seen?
No, because it's a reaction to being seen.
Oh, so only
So
if
it's a
you're
reaction to someone, not to necessarily being seen, but a reaction to someone reacting to seeing him. So if someone goes, there he is, then whoosh, psh, but he wouldn't be able to tell that someone's seen him until someone makes it. Do you know what I mean? So if someone sees him, if an assassin sees him and then comes up and stabs him in the neck, he won't be able to react to being seen. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. So you're prepped there, you're prepped there. You are prepped outside. I'm going to start with Buzz Battlehammer. Buzz Battlehammer challenge. Channels. Mothhammer doing /Mon Mothma
My divine domain.
to cast. The genie is very much out of the bottle and it streaks across 120 feet of barren land directly at the front of the castle.
Yes.
It hurls up the walls, it lights up the entire front of the castle as it slams into these dilapidated doors, exploding them into multiple fragments of splinters. There is an instant reaction from within the castle. The very castle itself seems to shake with anticipation for what is quite clearly an
everyone.
King Gundren!
I'm the only one left alive.
Game over.
Spin-off
quite
was
that
Battlehammer
powerful.
series.
Wasn't quite that powerful. Do you want to make a crazy war cry or something?
No, he doesn't want to
No.
be seen.
Doesn't want to be seen.
I don't want them letting me know.
They just don't know where it's come
Yeah.
from.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
they just go. It just
This
explodes.
is just a distraction. I don't want them to come after me.
Within
Fair
about
enough,
90
yeah.
seconds of that
I'm
being
in a
cast.
bush, by the way.
Yeah, he's in a bush.
Yeah, I stood out the bush and went, bush, back down again.
Like a
So you're
blunderbuss.
hidden.
Yes.
Roll
I'm
a
kidding.
stealth check.
Come on.
What do I add for stealth?
1.
Dex.
You've also got a little star.
Are you
See your
proficient?
equipment.
So what did you roll?
13
Now,
plus...
now you need to look at your stealth in your skills. Your stealth is -1,
Oh, no.
and you're not proficient in it. So what did you roll? 13.
So I got 12.
Are you wearing
12.
chainmail?
Yeah.
Because it says, whilst wearing this armour, you have disadvantage on dexterity stealth checks.
Oh, thank you, Shannon. I should have
Is
picked
that
up on that.
bad?
That is bad. Roll
Roll
again.
again.
No, I thought it was good.
Thank you.
Great.
again.
Nice one for
Honest
reading
player,
that.
DM's best friend. Roll another, because you have disadvantage.
supposed to be on my team.
I thought I was helping.
Roll another
you.
D20.
Pray for a higher number then.
Nice one, darling.
Here comes the one.
Sorry.
8.
8. -1 is 7. Don't make a great job of hiding. Being a kind of squat fellow that Fuzz is, the battle hammer is, you look at you go, okay, I'm gonna do this Hadouken, and I'll dive behind this mound, this broken dead husk of a tree. Anyway,
That's good.
Hadouken, and then he trips as he falls, and he gets halfway behind the tree, but he falls face first, and he's just leaning up with his legs dangling in the air above the tree stump. So
It's so powerful, I've fell backwards.
you kind of tumble head over heels. So you half hide, but it's not a very good job of hiding.
We'll have to make for some legs.
What we have are massing at the front door and onto that plinth in front, seeing what all this commotion is. Ah, crikey.
Oh, you've got disadvantage.
I thought it was an advantage.
You can't use invisibility because.
I thought it was an advantage. That's why I was saying it. Look, as it said, stealth star, see your equipment. And I was like, he's got chainmail.
You idiot.
I thought it might have been an
You
advantage.
just read yours.
It was a bold move.
Oh, God.
It was a bold move. The hide hasn't helped, or the lack of hiding, because you have smashed down the doors of these main gates to the castle, so much so that it's emptied the western portion of the castle to the amount of 15 goblins
I'm running away.
and 4 hobgoblins. The last one to pour out
Is the king himself.
is a rather fat
Elvis.
and bulbous and sweating goblin
Elvis.
who pushes the other ones halfway. He's wearing a big chef's hat. And he's got a ladle in one hand and he draws a big scimitar in the other.
Oh, what's going on? Mama, am I pretty?
So they're just looking about, like, they're like, "Rah,
They're looking
rah."
about, yeah, but I'll roll for the hobgoblins and I'll roll for the goblins as a group.
But wait a minute.
Oh, okay, the first one's 20. The hobgoblins immediately spot the 2 dangling legs. Oh, shit. 120 feet away. Point. Basically, it's drained that whole front of the castle. It hasn't taken the goblins in your room.
Are you joking?
Well, it can't do, because the only door is the one you're standing right in front of. And it's right on the other side of the castle. I'm not going to include those because they're too far away for this to,
Hang on, can't
to hit.
you go-
However, you can hear ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, and there's commotion.
Okay, so
So there's an alarm bell going off.
Do goblins have, like, a thing they're scared of?
Do goblins have a thing
That they
that
have,
they're
like, a
scared of?
god that they, like, fear or something like that?
Or something they hate at the front door.
There is, their
Yeah.
god,
Just say
their
dwarf.
god is Maglubiet.
Right, I'm going to pretend to be that.
You're going to pretend to be a god?
I'm invisible. I'm just going to do a voice. I'll be like, you 2 goblins, this is your god, Maglubiet.
Okay.
Oh, maybe not then.
They stop talking and they come to the door. They open it, look about. One of them's back at the brazier going, who was it then? Was it Yeg?
Oh, they think it's a joke.
And he doesn't see anything.
When someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes!
Bang on it, I'll be
Emergency.
Come on, guys, emergency at the front door, there's a dwarf out here.
He goes, Yeg, if I have to tell you what. Yeg! Hang on, do you hear the alarm bell? They grab their weapons and they march out into the corridor. And
Right, I'm running in.
you're going to go in?
I'm running in, I'm starting to get that barricade down.
Okay.
Where?
Hang
Hang on, wait till they've gone a bit.
Yeah, they go in because they have to cross through
Oh yeah, as soon as they've got
exactly
me.
the door that Illidan's at. That's the shortest
But
path.
he's got his cloak up.
And
but
what did you roll as your
Mirror
stealth
image.
check? You rolled a
19,
20, 19 plus 1.
yeah.
It's 20.
So I'm going to have to see if they see you, mate.
Okay.
That you got mirror image.
Yeah.
Oh, it's close, though. It is close. As they make their way up to the door of the shrine, you hear one of them say, make sure you stay close to me. I want that fucking Grick to get me. Don't worry, he doesn't get you if you're with someone else. You know that. Lupo's got him well trained. Still, that thing gives me the creeps. Turns. Feels like he felt something just on her bristles. Breath. He looks directly in your direction, Illidan, but you are so pressed against the wall and you hold your breath. Your stealth has beaten his perception. He thinks it's just a trick of the mind or the light. You rolled such a good stealth check that you stay absolutely frozen in the shadows. Oh, wait for me! And he walks in, he follows him. Leave the door open, and he quickly hurries up to his friend as they cross this pitch black room, and they open up the one on the other side. You're looking at this point 50 feet through those doors, and you see all these goblins and hobgoblins amassing in the front plinth. Outside the main castle wall. But you can see that there's whatever Fuzz has done has worked, because it's drawn them all to the front of the castle.
You're welcome.
So I think I'm still going to be... My main focus is the shrine room.
Okay, so you head into the dark hall, which is this first part of the shrine. With your dark vision, you see everything in a kind of muted, totally desaturated black and white, as you might imagine a dog could see. It's a high, narrow hallway. Angelic figures are sculpted along the room's upper reaches. But Oghma certainly is there as well. To the north, heavy curtains blocking a matching pair of archways either side. However...
Oh, your sister.
Your sister.
Your sister.
She's crying, going, I wish Illidan was here.
I lost all my magic. And then, you know what she's going to do? She's going to kill you.
Yeah. And then we're not going to save it.
Oh, I don't know.
No, because she's going to go, you stole my magic. You caused this to happen, Illidan.
Yeah.
No, but she tried to help me.
You stole it.
She knew.
And you
What if
didn't
she's
come
gone
for me.
bitter?
She could have. That's down to Jack, I suppose.
Yeah, she's gone bitter. And what if Growl has, like, turned her against you? What if she's had Growl's baby?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they've, like, kept her as a sex slave.
Okay.
They do that.
Oh.
They do that.
They do that.
Illidan is very lucky because...
Tamora.
as you make your way into this dark thing, thankfully your elven dark vision provides you with significant bonuses that, say, a halfling without dark vision wouldn't have in this scenario. You do hear something directly above you. Crumbling dust lands on your shoulder, immediately moving you, immediately moving you to look up. And as you look up, the most hideous-looking snake with a beak in the front of it, its tentacled face opens up much like the Predator as it screams and snaps at where your head was. As you deftly dart away, your mirror image kicks in immediately. So that there are now 3 of you. This is going to be an interesting battle.
Well, there's 4.
Oh,
there's me,
3
and then the
copies of
3
you.
copies.
Quite right. So there's 4 Illidans. You make a death-defying roll as you roll out the way of this Grick.
Grick?
A Grick.
Wow. I love that.
Oh, wow.
Squid snake.
It's like
Squid
a squid snake, yeah.
Wow.
Right, you are now in combat with the Grick. I need you to roll initiative.
15.
Do you have any modifications?
+2. 17.
Okay, I need you to roll another d20.
Okay. Oh, 3.
Oh my god, this is absolutely uncanny. The Grick has rolled a 17, then Illidan rolled a 17, then the Grick rolled a 3, and you rolled a 3.
Oh my god, just do it again.
Mirror image.
No, I think I'm going to give you the benefit, because we've role-played with this. You have got the initiative over the Grick. I've given it 2 chances too many at this point. You have got first place initiative, the Grick has got second.
Yeah, we would have been with you, mate. But...
You ran off.
What do you want to do?
We're now taking auditions for new roles for Dungeon Games because we need a 3rd member because he's going to die.
Yeah.
What do I do? Shit.
Have a shit.
Yeah, maybe that'll confuse it.
Yeah.
And it'll hate the smell
And it'll
of it.
tack that.
How big is the room that I'm in?
It's a massive chapel, isn't it?
It's about 20 by 20 feet, and then the ceilings are quite high in here as well. The ceilings are about 20, so it's pretty much like a 20-foot cube, this room.
So I'm gonna draw back then.
So you want to run to the opposite corner of the chapel?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then fire Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray?
Okay, so first ray, 16 + 6, 21.
Oh, right, that's going to hit, yeah.
No, 22. 16 + 6.
22. Yeah. 13 + 6, 19. Maths.
Come
There
on.
you go.
Let's get rid of this squid thing.
10 + 6, 16.
And they all hit.
Oh.
They all hit. So yeah, 3 rays, these scorching rays, fly out, much like basically a super improved magic missile. They come out and they illuminate the room, and you see its original majesty. It hasn't seen light like this in, well, it could be centuries. These angelic figures, these gothic sculptures light up, and as that happens, you swear you see a glint in the eye of Oghma as this light bathes the room.
Magic light bathes
Magic
the room.
light bathes the room. And all 3 slam into the Grick. The Grick, as it's hit, makes hideous shrieks. Yeah, thank you. QR Foley artist.
That's very good.
He auditioned for Police Academy, but sadly he was... So roll 2d6 for each one. So you're going to roll 6d6. This could potentially be early doors for the
old Grick.
5.
Oh, yes.
3. 3. 1.
2 more.
2 more. 6.
Yep. 1 more.
3.
21.
So 3, 6, 9, 10, 15, 21 points.
Is it dead? Is it burned to a crisp?
It is not, but it is. Every single one of these slams into it, and it is so shocked. You can, even though it doesn't have distinguishable eyes, you could tell from each painful shriek as each scorching ray hits it. It regrets its decision to attack you immediately. It's going to try and flee, and it heads towards the shrine room north of here.
Finish him.
Yeah, I'm going to finish it.
Okay, so what, you want to follow it?
Well, I'll make my way in.
Okay.
Oghma!
Boom. Straight away, you see that the room is not empty. A stone altar stands in the middle of the room, covered with a blood-stained cloth. In front of the shrine, you see kneeling 3 goblins.
Oh, didn't even
Just goblins, though.
Just goblins.
Just gobbos.
And they are all praying to this shrine that, as I say, is covered in this dirty, blooded cloth. And they are chanting the name Maglubiet.
That's their god, I found that out.
Nice.
Although I can't tell you that because I'm not there. But
They instantly look up and see you. The Grick slimily slithers towards its master, which
Leon.
Lupo, which is the goblin at the centre. The other 2 goblins shy away. They don't trust this thing, and Lupo looks shocked. Turns to see you.
We told you not
I'm
to
taking
do
the
this.
owl bear. He's in a mound.
I've got my legs upside down. I tripped over a
and yet there's no sign yet of King Growl of the Black Spider.
I know. Because you burst into the room, so you're going to get a surprise attack.
And all these are pretty...
They're all within 10 feet of each other. And the room is about 2/3 the size of the previous room.
These ones have
So-
zeros on. 60, 20. That's not a D20.
I don't know.
I'm going to use a Burning Hands in level 2 slot. Or do I just do level 1? Because there's all those others out there.
No.
Just
I'm
fuck
going to
it.
get the owl bear.
Okay.
So you have to roll against your DC of 8, plus your proficiency, plus your intelligence modifier, which is 14, and they're going to roll against that now. Okay, well, he hasn't.
Goodbye,
And he hasn't.
my friend.
Well, now you're going to roll 4d6, because this is Burning Hands cast at level 2, so you get an extra 1d6 because you're casting it at a higher level.
So, 5, 1, 4, 2.
12 damage. Okay, bear with.
That's everyone.
That's everybody in the room.
Bugbear with 8.
Bugbear with me. While
Nice.
I die.
So, Grick, dead. Goblin 1 and Goblin 2, both immolated. They disappear. You see their flesh pull off their body, their skeletons turn black, then they crumple into a ball of black dust.
They're only praying.
Lupo, however, managed to dive just in time. He threw Grick. He threw his pet Grick. He threw the Grick in front of him, diverting as much of the blast away from him, and he dives behind this altar. He takes half damage. The bloody cloth that was covering this shrine burns and shrivels in the air. The room fills with a thick, acrid smoke, but this bold statue stands beneath, and you recognize the face of Oghma, chest forward, and he stands proud, holding a scroll blank on its face. This hideous cloth that you've now burnt away was defiling this statue. You've now cleansed it with your fire. Lupo's hiding behind this now no longer statue to Maglubiet, but now it's a return to its original form of a statue to Oghma. Make your attack. Or take mercy, or...
I'm just going to hit it with...
a rock.
Yeah.
Die, Lupo! Die!
I'm going to beat him with my shoe.
Yeah.
You got to say something cool just before you kill him.
Yeah,
True, that's the rules.
Yeah.
really cool though.
I'm going to hit him with a cantrip. What is it? Ray of Frost.
You want to freeze him up? Okay.
Say, I will break. No.
Chill out.
All right, everyone. Chill.
I stay cool.
Stay cool, bird boy.
Ice to see you. To see you, Ice.
Nice to see you. To see you.
Okay, Ray of Frost, cantrip. Yeah.
Yeah.
You must make a ranged spell attack first.
Okay. 9 plus 6.
Yeah, you've hit. Make a 1d8.
1d8. 7.
Yeah,
Nice.
You've got him. He freezes into icicles form right off his back as he stretches out. He tries to flee, he scrambles, turns away from you, and he reaches, and he's frozen in place.
And now you say...
Now you say...
Chill out.
No! Stick around. Do it again. Ready? And now you say...
Chill out.
Half of...
Good work. You say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Chill
We'll get back to you in a minute, legs in the air with a whole army of coming down on your anus.
I hate when people talk during the movie.
Darla,
Hello.
you have gone through that door rather...
While all this has been going on, I've been taking down that...
Oh, you've been pulling down the barricade?
Yeah.
You're going to have to go and help her in a minute.
Shut up!
Not strong enough to...
You're in a bloody legs in the air hill situation.
Legs are
with
still-
16 orcs after you. I know where I'd rather be.
There's all this going on outside the western front. There's, it's not all quiet. Certainly in the centre, there's a lot of commotion going on with dying, screaming Gricks and burning chapels. The door is being pounded on. Every sort of 30 seconds, you hear something take a big charge, a screech, and then a thud. And then it kind of backs off and you hear a kind of pained whining.
Oh.
But you manage to pull down the barricade.
Got a thorn in its paw.
Yeah, like the
Little
lion.
splinter.
Like the lion and the mouse.
I'll get out.
Classic story.
The door flies open. What do you want to do? You can
I'm
see into the
invisible,
room at this point.
and-
You can see into this room, but it's dimly lit by the arrow slits of light.
I've got halfling nimbleness as well, so I can move through any space of any creature that is of a size larger than me.
Well, the
and I
owlbear-
can attempt to hide when I'm obscured by a creature that is at least one size larger than me.
Okay, so I can certainly factor that in. The owlbear most certainly is larger than you. You see a shadow rear up as this door's open, and this beast takes its chance. It doesn't care how it's been presented. It is furious. An owlbear roams great, vast,
It hates
wildernesses.
being locked up,
It can't be locked up in a 20-foot tower.
like the whales at SeaWorld.
It makes a beeline for the door. Roll a dexterity check.
I see it running, and I am invisible, so it obviously doesn't see me.
Yeah.
And I just want to roll out of the way as quick as possible.
Roll out the way.
Out the way of it. I don't want to get in its way. I just
Okay.
want to let it go.
Make an acrobatics check.
19 plus 6.
Oh, yes, that's
easy.
She's a
Easily
backflip. Everything.
The owlbear
leap
charges
over it.
straight past you, and yes, you do an elegant backflip. The owlbear charges forward, bangs into the northern side of the wall of that room, and quickly veers its way around, just searching frantically for any escape that it can find. It makes another beeline and heads straight out through the corridor and out through the canvas to the north and out into freedom.
Hey.
So it doesn't attack any of the goblins.
It doesn't attack any of the goblins.
That's literally what I did it for.
You now have a free room. Do you want to see what's in?
Yeah, I'll see what's in the room. I'm invisible still. There's
Sorry.
no way I could have made friends with that owlbear and given it a healing potion and...
It's a wild animal, and it was trapped. The best thing you could have done for it is let it free. A druid
I'll leave
maybe
that.
might have been able to calm it down, but you're not
Redroth?
a druid.
Was it?
Where was Redroth? Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, what's he been doing?
If Redroth was with you, he might have been able to calm it down. A druid's far more adept at talking and communing with animals.
Hooterson.
Mr. Hooterson, his name was.
Mr. Hooterson.
Yeah.
He's off he's late for a meeting. Grabs his briefcase and puts on his clip-on tie.
He's going to Hooters for some buffalo wings.
You see a battered wooden chest. Either side of it is strewn as smashed up human furniture. This owlbear has been making a ruckus.
Yeah, because he was trapped in there.
He was trapped, yeah. He's banged his head and his beak into this wooden chest, smashed off the lock. And this lock is now on the floor. So the treasure chest is open.
What's
and
in it?
inside you find 90 electrum pieces, 120 gold pieces, a potion of healing,
Yes, that's 50
a
gold.
scroll of silence,
Silence.
and a scroll of revivify.
Oh, that's wicked. So that's what, if we die, you can come back with 1 health point.
The scroll is a single-use item. A scroll is basically, he has the power of the spell. He can use it and read from it and then the scroll will just crumble into dust.
It's a
one-time thing.
So if we die, we can bring this.
And I might as well give it to him because I can't cast a spell.
Yeah, you can't cast it, and you can't cast it either because it's not the same as a mage spell.
It's up to you who you use it on.
I can.
But silence, I think you can. Let me just check this out, actually, because I might have said that and it might be total
If
bullshit.
Redroth is dead, we're not using it on him.
No.
Sorry, R.I.P. Redroth.
Revivify.
Rip.
Such a creature that has died within the last minute. Wow, so it has to be a quick decision. That creature returns to life with 1 hit point. This spell can't return to life a creature that's died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
What is the Scroll of Silence?
Scroll of Silence is a second level illusion. For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. So if you cast it on a mage and they fail any check against it, they wouldn't be able to cast any spells that require a verbal component because they're instantly, there's no sound. It's like...
Or if you wanted to torture someone and didn't want anyone to hear, you could use it on someone like that. So if we got King Growl...
Wow, that is a really dark way to use... Are you sure you're neutral good?
No, I'm not neutral good, I'm neutral.
Neutral.
Yes. No, what I meant was...
I don't like to hear their screams.
If we got King Growl,
yeah,
we could silence him and then just slit his throat and he couldn't call out.
Yes.
Wow, again, yes, anything's possible.
What have we got now, Rob?
We've got 1,100 gold and 90 electrum pieces.
Okay, so where do we get to now?
Me.
Yeah, Fuzz Battlehammer is outside.
I don't know.
He's upside down and he's got 16 goblins and 6 hobgoblins charging towards him. I mean, that's almost certain doom.
I could shoot again and try and aim for Elvis.
Oh yeah, his name's
because
Elvis.
he's like their boss, and they're kind of like
He's the cook.
Oh, is he just the cook?
That's why he's got a chef's hat on.
Oh, okay. Shall I disengage, run away, and try and hide somewhere else? I know it's boring, but it's very dangerous.
How is he going to take on 20 orcs?
We've got here on horseback, so I could jump on I could slap the other 2 horses to run off, and I could jump on one of them and just get out of there. I think I need to. But I want him to chase me, because I want him to keep him away from you.
You've got to do some... There's nothing else. What have you got?
I can't attack them. I've got to look at me versus an army.
You are pretty outnumbered at this point,
Shall I drink the flying potion and just fly away?
That's exactly what you should do.
Have you got a flying potion?
He's got a potion of flying.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
But I don't know if we want to save that.
Oh, would you rather die?
No,
Use it.
I can...
Fly to me.
I can...
I'm in the bugbear room, the owl bear. Just come and visit. I found some treasure, look.
I don't want to force your hand, but I mean, I didn't know you had a potion of flying. That's like, I was like, I don't know what you're going to be able to do to get out of this.
I've got to use our flying potion, guys.
Fun! I can't wait to see you fly.
Wow, a flying potion. Now, actually, no, I do remember, because remembering it now, you got the flying potion because it was part of the treasure that the dragon cultists had amassed, but you only gave the diamonds to Venomfang.
I remember you going, I want to keep the flying potion or something. Yeah. I'm sure you did.
Well, just for a handy moment like this. So,
that is so useful. We've got that.
Flying potion.
Drink up. This is great. This is going to be fun.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh my god, he's going
Well, you stole fizzy lifting drinks, and as such, you have to burp.
Charlie, burp!
I'm going down. Quick, Charlie, burp, burp.
No, you don't want to burp. That'll send you back down.
Oh, I mean, don't burp, Charlie.
No, where do you want to go with your flying potion? Your flying potion gives you, I've got to look it up.
I can use it for an hour.
An hour? Jesus.
No way.
Yeah.
It's 1 hour. I've got it. 1 hour use.
And what does it give you then?
I don't know.
Okay, hang on. I've got to look this up because I don't believe it's an hour. That's so
Well,
overpowered.
all potions seem to be an hour. Visibility, an hour.
60 minutes. I've still got 30 minutes left on my invisibility.
Pulls open his t-shirt and it says FB. Frostbite hammer. And he just flies off.
You gain flying speed equal to your walking speed for an hour and can hover. If you're in the air when the potion wears off, you fall unless you have some other means of staying aloft. Wow, you've used 2 very rare potions, but very aptly.
Can I only move as quick as... I can't fly quicker than...
You can't fly quick, you fly equal to your... Yeah, so you're not like Superman super speed, you just sort of... But it means you fly up. Hobgoblins, totally confused, as they're approaching you, they're running at you, they're getting within 90 feet, 60 feet, 30 feet. They raise their hideous weapons. You see the glint as the sunlight pours in over the top of Cragmore Castle as the clouds part, the sunlight comes through, they're backlit, and you take off after you've revealed your FB superhero powers.
And I get to say, "Laters, assholes!" and I fly off.
And he flies. They are so confused. Now, this is very important. Which way do you fly?
Towards the castle, right? Or would you just bugger off, never to be seen again?
See ya.
It's still like a
loop, like the crow did.
Get him to run around the castle with me.
Yeah, just get round.
Or I can go into the trees and hide in the trees.
They do have bows and arrows.
Yeah, exactly. So I could go. I think I need to take cover in the treetops and hide around like Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Oi! What are you? Okay.
I'm just imagining a dwarf sitting in a tree.
Or I could fly up to one of the towers and just hug a tower.
Mm-hmm.
That could be quite good because then I'll be near and behind stone as well. Yeah, so I could hide on the roof.
That's true. Yeah. You fly right above their heads. You go over the top of the front of the building and hide behind one of the outcrags of a ruined tower and lose sight of them. As you turn around, the last thing you see is them scratching their heads and chasing back to the castle. So they're heading towards the castle, but they don't know where you are. They can't target you. Well done. Good use of that. That's
cool.
good.
And I carry on playing Tetris.
Illidan, you are stood now in front of a sanctified, cleansed statue to your god Oghma. You look up at the statue and...
I know you're here, Oghma. I've sensed your presence. I know that you've sensed mine.
The words echo around the shrine.
I know that you and my father are not as benevolent as you would make out. You are responsible for my sister's disappearance.
Wow, this is like a
show yourself.
Hands down challenge, okay.
Meanwhile, you're on the roof and I'm just going through a box.
Just chilling playing Tetris. A cube.
I will remind you, what were the words that Agatha told you?
Oh, gosh.
Derelict and forlorn, this once proud place, now o'errun with scorn, former glory left no trace, where a shrine to him, the binder of what is known, and to the penitent man a path may be shown.
Penitent man.
Not that I was Agatha. I just know that.
Penitent.
What Darla said.
Penitent. Kneel.
I'm not kneeling.
You got it if you want
have
me
to. The penitent man.
Kneels before God.
Okay.
Indiana Jones 3.
So I kneel then, reluctantly.
Kneel!
I'm kneeling! I kneel.
As your head comes down, you feel a hand on your shoulder. A hand that weighs nothing and simultaneously weighs the earth. You're being touched by a god. Now this is more than feeling something in this petty physical realm of ours. The physical world melts away and you are transported into here but not here. A sort of semi-spectral astral realm surrounds you, and you look up and you look into the face of Oghma, the binder of what is known.
Illidan, my young lore master, you have returned. I thank you for restoring this old shrine.
You know why I'm here. I know your manipulations.
Manipulations?
Don't you dare pretend that I am here to consecrate your shrine. You know what I'm here for.
This penitent path of yours lacks a certain remorse, Illidan. I have not forgotten your transgression, and regardless of your intentions that day, your punishment is not yet concluded. Oh, a mortal's comprehension of time. In my eyes, it has been but a fraction of a moment since I saw you last. And yet, in that time, my bond with Aurelia has stretched the bounds of Kronos. I find myself grown very fond of your sister. She is a most promising servant. I have her researching a weapon in our eternal fight against the forces of Cyric. She is quite well. See for yourself.
Through the vastness of the galaxies and space of this astral plane, a portal rips open. You see the back of your sister's head. She appears to be bent over a candlelight, surrounded by blue frost and ice, feeling a presence in the air. She turns.
Illidan? Illidan! Illidan, is that you?
Aurelia, can you hear me? What has Oghma done to you?
I'm up in the northernmost parts of the world, by the spine of the world. I'm researching a tomb of great power. But Illidan, you must come.
The crack seams up, dissolves into nothingness.
There, you see. Your sister is quite well.
If you've harmed her in any way...
Do not threaten me, Evabin. You may be lawmaster by my hand, but what I giveth, I can taketh away.
What's Evabin again? Why do you keep calling him that?
Evabin is Elvish for
butthole.
My own butthole.
Or like a... Oh.
Hello.
It's Elven for boy.
Elvish boy filled with brightness.
Elf chat.
I think Oghma seems quite nice.
Yeah, I like him. Wish
Yeah.
you were instead of you.
You have progressed well, young mage. I do not regret the gifts I bestowed upon you. But perhaps I have been a little firm. For your faith and dedication to the pursuit of knowledge in my name, I shall rid you of the wretched worm's curse I see within you.
Dragon curse.
Yeah. I can't believe this is happening. This must be some... Why did you take my sister, the one person I cared about?
The ebb and flow of our fates, the unjust balance of give and take. I am not ready to part with her, Evabin. Not until you have proven yourself worthy. For now...
And in a blink of an eye, you're back in the shrine room, in the physical realm. The statue has moved and is looking down at you. It has dropped the scroll and is stood there. From your chest, energy draws out and it touches both of these palms as if he's stretching and pulling the curse from you. You feel a wave of, it's sort of a diffusion. It's like your whole body is taking a piss. And you really desperately needed it.
What?
It's a relief.
Such relief. It's such relief. It's a splash of water on a hot day. Do you know what I mean? It's diving into a pool in August. This wave, this curse pulls out of you and into the hands of Oghma.
He saved you.
And at that point,
Thanks,
you
curse
feel and you hear a terrible cry in your ears, and you recognise the voice as that of Venomfang.
Oh my god, but where is he?
Where is he indeed?
He knows that the curse has been lifted.
I knew he'd be back.
Fucking hell.
The last thing you hear in your head, Illidan, before your connection to Venomfang is fully severed, you hear this terrible screaming cry of anger, fury, telepathically, and you recognise it as Venomfang's voice. You've been hearing his voice and his sort of semi-instructions, and mostly it's been feeding your innate hatred and jealousy, and every negative aspect of your personality has been feeding off this telepathic connection. And as it severs, the last threat you hear is the voice of Venomfang saying, "By Tiamat's 5 heads,
you shall rule this interference."
That's it.
Fuck.
So Venomfang is after you, not us.
Now,
Just
Tiamat is the god of dragons. She's a 5-headed dragon.
Oh,
Wow, I want to meet her. So he is free of Venomfang.
You are free of that, and I am giving you, from here on end, poison resistance.
Wow, because what, green dragons have...
Green dragons, their breath weapon is poison. And so from now on, you are resistant to poison.
Just resistant.
Just resistant, not immune.
I've lived 5 years of my life in anger about the situation with my sister missing and how my father treated me, and presumed that my god would be just as malicious.
But actually, he killed you with kindness.
Yeah.
Where is she? At the spine of the what?
Spine of the world.
Spine of the world.
In a
Spine of the world.
frosty place.
So he's not...
So I'm...
Maybe our next adventure.
He's a very neutral god.
I am a little shocked and stunned and still a little bit mistrusting because it's been a long time.
Absolutely. And all you've done is see
I like
she's
him.
alive.
I like him.
All
I
you've
like
done is see
Oghma.
that she's alive.
We like him
I've
more than
seen
you.
that she's alive, but my obviously my quest to find her is still as strong as ever.
Yeah.
And what was she going to say, do you think? Like when she said, but Illidan, you can...
You must come. That's what
Is
she...
that what she was going to
Yeah,
say?
she was going to say,
You must
come here.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
She didn't seem...
Like she was in
Did
danger.
she seem in distress?
She seemed a bit smiley, didn't she? She was like, Illidan, look, I'm looking at a tomb. She's like an archaeologist or whatever. She's loving it at the spine of the
I
world.
don't know, she was a bit like...
Oh.
But now I have
Who
the
knows?
issue of my father and the whole royal family
Let's go after him, let's kill him.
coming after me because of what happened. Yeah.
Hang on, we need to get Grundrun.
Gundrun.
Gundrun gamers. We need to get him.
Yeah.
That's our next thing.
Fuzz, can we safely assume that you've flown back through and you've met up with Darla at this point?
Absolutely.
Brilliant. You
Save
know
the
that.
game on Tetris.
Still
Gone back
playing
down.
that bloody game.
Hobgoblins are still are making their way back into the castle. So I'm going to give you guys a timer to sort this.
Whoa.
Okay.
You guys have...
This is cool, I like this.
You guys have, in real time now, 10 minutes for this to happen.
Okay, cool. Let's just go straight to Grundrun. Yeah.
So,
Gotta get Gundrun.
Yeah,
Oh
we know
god, it's a
where he is.
timer. This is awful.
so where do you want to meet?
I know where Gundrun is,
Yeah.
so they meet me in the corridor that links all the other
Centre.
corridors.
Yeah, in the corridor.
While I'm still invisible, I need to utilise this. So I'm like, right, come on guys, let's go. I know where he is, but there's someone there, so we need to ready everything. Hi Illidan, how you been? I haven't seen you in a good hour.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
Yeah, you look really good.
Yeah, you look well.
Long story short, the curse is lifted,
Yes.
but I'll explain later.
Oh, okay,
All right,
cool.
We need to...
Right, let's
Fair
go get
enough.
Gundrun.
As long as there's not a dragon after us, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk to you later. We've got 10 minutes, let's go.
Okay, yeah, we've got to run. Okay, cool, right. Let's go find my cousin, let's go.
He's
Let's
through
go,
this
go,
door,
go.
but be ready, guys, because there's a big ass orc goblin thing behind there, and I don't know how big he is. Right, hang on. I'm still invisible, aren't I?
Yeah.
So I'll open the door and step back. You guys go in. So I'm going to have a surprise on. They don't know. They only think there's two of you.
That's good, because remember last time when you opened the door, we think it was Growl or something
well,
big
someone
came to
big,
the door
yeah.
and closed it.
We know he's in there.
Yeah, you could potentially surprise him then with,
Open the door. He's surprised that the door's open, and he's like, "What's going on?" That's it. I open the door and let it sort of slowly close. He walks over, and you guys kick it, hit him in the head.
You're the strongest.
You're the strongest. You kick that door, and you're like,
And
"Sandra!"
I'm gonna ready charm person as soon as I see Growl.
If it is him.
I'm gonna cast it on Growl.
Oh, okay.
Because I believe that he's got the lowest wisdom I'm gathering from a human to a. So I'm
We could
gonna
do Zone of
cast
Truth
it.
then, and we could ask him where Black Spider is.
Yeah. And who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm still invisible at this point, so I'm just going to go and get my talon and I'm going to go right in his...
Right in his.
But through his back, because I'll be behind him and I'll be like...
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
twist it.
You ready?
Okay,
We're
here's
ready.
what happens. So you open the door, you push...
I sort of push it so it moves and he's like...
but less subtly this time?
Hang on, last time he was right behind the door, so you don't want to hurt.
Oh yeah, so I just want to sort of open it and just very lightly. It's not
this
like
time you notice Gundren's unconscious body isn't there. It's slid, obviously from yet more punishment, it's slid to the opposite corner of the room. And he's lying limp facing the wall.
I've also got a healing potion. So I'm good. I'm invisible, aren't I?
Yeah.
While they're doing their bit, I'm going to quickly go over and give him a healing potion. So he's a bit more like, whoa.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if that counts as an action. I think
I
it
can
does.
use a cure wounds.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine, forget
Maybe
that.
focus on the immediate.
I'll go on Growl.
Immediacy. So
Going
you're going to
for
go
Growl.
on Growl.
No.
What's happening? Tell me what you want.
She's
to
just
happen.
opened the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has
I
anyone
step out the way.
noticed?
Of course they noticed.
They? Who's they?
Who's they indeed? We don't know. Well, what do you want to do? You can't
So
just
I
open the door
step
and wait
back.
for something to happen
What?
because they'll come up to it and close it.
So who's coming up?
So while he's
what
coming
happened
up to
last
it, he kicks the door in and hits whoever is coming to
Okay,
close
I'm going to
it.
need you to roll
So
a
she's-
wisdom check because I want you to perceive the time that it takes. Because you need to time this perfectly. If you open the door and you need to listen with all your senses, stretch them out because you need that door to make
Smack
real
the
impact.
person
If you
behind
kick it too early, it's going to miss. If you kick it too late, you'll already have blocked it.
So it's wisdom. Our wisdom's +4.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're going to make a perception, which is a skill check.
+4, yeah.
10.
14.
14.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that will allow that. Which means we're going to roll. I'm going to roll for this damage. The door bursts open with the force of your boot, and it hits the bugbear right square in the nose. Slow motion.
Snaps it.
And he stumbles backwards. And as he collapses to the floor, he knocks over the brazier, and coals fall over on the top of him. So I'm going to roll for damage for that as well. Which is
Oh, great. Oh, it falls on him. Nice, nice.
So actually, 4 plus burning damage, 10 damage. You burst into the room, and I need you all to roll initiative.
12.
12.
2.
Oh no.
You're the tank.
Okay, you kick open the door, got Dundon on the floor in the corner by the door. You look up and you see Growl by the burning brazier. And you look up beyond him, and standing, facing you at the door, is a drow elf. A female.
Sugar.
A female drow elf, grasping the robes of a familiar face.
No.
What?
You also see in the corner a large wolf, which is looking towards Growl.
It's his pet. It's his pet.
And snarls at you and takes its haunches all come up on its back and it is.
So we've not only got Growl, we've got the black spider and a big ass wolf.
That's not the black spider. You didn't say it was black spider.
It's a woman, this is.
A
A
drow
drow elf woman, isn't that the black spider?
No, he's
So
a man.
who's this then?
It's his sister. Oh,
Mosca, your friends have arrived.
Mosca. Who's Mosca?
Nesnar said you would bring the adventurers here. You have done well. We shall finish them and end their meddling ways.
Hang on, Redroth's a traitor.
Redroth's the traitor!
Redroth turns to you. Wait. Guys, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
You are
I
sorry.
had no choice. And he moves over to stand by the back wall, standing away from everything, looking ashamed, but also looking shocked.
How is this balance, Druid? You disappoint me.
You don't understand, Illidan. I don't have a choice. I can't explain.
Well, do explain.
First Aunt Colleen and now this.
Go on.
Yeah, first you left Carp and Colleen when he was a young boy, and now you've betrayed us.
If we make it out of this alive, we are through.
So she said Mosca. Nesnar said you would do this.
She referred to Redroth as Mosca.
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 Maybe that's his first name.
And Nesnar said you would bring the adventurers here. You have done well. We shall finish them and end.
Nesnar.
Who
What?
was Nesnar?
Who's Nesnar?
Who's Nesnar? Do you know who he is?
I know, but I shouldn't know.
Oh.
Nesnar's the black spider.
Dun, 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 dun.
I googled it accidentally.
Oh, for God's sake. It's pretty unavoidable.
I didn't know that. So
Nesnar is
What did I say
the
his name
black
was earlier?
spider. Nesnar is the black spider.
hang on, who's this drow elf?
Who is
the
this drow
servant
elf
of-
besides the servant of
The black
Do
spider.
you know her?
It's his girlfriend. Right. Let's chop Redroth's eyebrows off.
If I can charm Growl,
You could be an
I
anti.
can get him to command the wolf. If it works, I can get control over Grom, basically. And
yeah.
Growl is on our side,
Yeah.
which then
And it's
should
his
be
wolf.
the wolf.
Get the wolf to attack the drow elf, and then we'll deal with Redroth.
And then it's
We will deal with him afterwards.
And then it's a 3-4 to a 4-2, situation.
Yeah.
4 against 2.
Do you want to do that thing again when they can see loads of you?
I can only cast it once.
It's a level 2.
Level 2. Although I could cast another, but that's another level 2 slot gone.
Can I call upon Timora, the goddess of luck, to
she'll-
just aid us in this?
She'll come down.
Can I just be like, come on, Ty, let's go?
Not really, not just out of nowhere.
You know what? If you'd have just not got rid of that dragon curse, you could have called Venomfang, you could have killed the black spider. Well, no, they're not there, obviously.
Well, it sounds like he's on his way anyway.
Yeah.
He might be on his
What's
way.
his name again? Nizar.
Venomfang's on his way anyway. He's angry.
Because he's pissed off.
This could work in our advantage.
If he arrives.
Well, there's a way that you can make him arrive, isn't there?
But do you want a dragon here as well?
He's going to kill
do what?
you.
He'll kill everyone. He's not a dragon.
Yeah.
Not a good idea.
Sadly, okay, so I've given you all your
Come on, then.
I've given you all your initiatives, but the time is up.
Yeah.
Your time is up.
What does that mean? The dragon's here?
No. The rest of the Cragmore castle that realised what's going on have poured in.
Shit.
And they've gone straight to their leader, King Growl. Through those doors that you've left open, you hear these horrendous hobgoblins and goblins all piling for you. This wave of flesh is coming right for the door. What do you do?
Okay.
Use your
fine.
charisma
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Charm.
Okay.
Charm Growl.
The Drow elf, being first, flies for Illidan, first person she sees and perceives as the largest threat. She's got multi-attack.
Fuck.
And she attacks you with Slam.
Redwath can turn into a bear.
So, what's your armor class?
My armor class is 12.
Yep, she hits you. And she does 10 damage.
Okay. I'm on 15 points left.
So she comes in straight away. She doesn't draw a weapon, but these hands come out of her robes and just pound you like over the top. Bam! Then she comes up, grips her fists, and on the upswing hits you right in the chin.
Christ.
And she screams at you in a voice that sounds guttural, but doesn't even sound elvish. It just sounds pure menace.
I've got this.
There you go. Yeah.
Just like
Well
the
done.
what?
Just like
Next
every
up,
other.
just like all the other
All
screams.
the other ones.
Just like the grebe or whatever. it
Illidan,
was.
you happen to be next.
Charm.
Charm.
So
King
I'm
Growl.
going to try to attempt to charm Growl.
Growl. Okay.
Yes. So hopefully, because he's in control of all the goblins
And the wolf.
and the wolf.
You're an old friend of his.
If we can get him on our side, then
And how might you go about getting him on your side?
by charming him.
Just with the power of a spell.
Charm person.
Yeah. And you go, remember me? I was your old college roommate.
I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
What's that make us?
Absolutely nothing.
Hang on. We can bribe him. We've got money.
Well,
We've got loads.
potentially
We got
this
loads
is
of
it.
money.
Like, if his only objective is just to be paid, pay him off.
Right. Yeah, but we can charm him.
Yeah.
We can charm
Charm him
him.
to accepting less, I mean.
And get him to get the wolf on
But don't
his
forget, you've
belt.
also just beaten the fuck out of the guy with the door and potentially burnt his hair and stuff, so he's going to require a bit more than just sort of like, oh, sorry about that, mate. Why don't you
That's
join
why
us?
we're going to
That's why
charm
we're going
him.
to charm him
cast
and
charm
offer him
spell.
money.
Yeah.
Double the...
So what are you going to do?
Do it.
Cast charm person on Growl.
Okay, King Growl has been successfully charmed.
Yes.
On the condition of how you roleplay this next bit. He turns to you and he stands up, twisting, fighting with his own mind. He's so angry.
Really sorry. I opened the door. I thought it was the toilet. I'm so sorry. I really need to go, so that's why I opened it so fast. You all right? Anyway.
Money.
Do you like money by chance? Because I think you do.
Faster than
You
this.
look like a man who likes money. Have you seen this gold we have? We'll pay double whatever she's paying you. Yeah.
Triple it.
Hang on. What about...
Just say yes.
No,
yes.
hang on. We don't... Easy. All right. Okay, triple. Yeah, triple's fine.
Okay, well, he's rolled a natural one, so
500. Look at that. And there's more of that to come. You just help us sort this bitch out.
he smiles. A big cruel smile comes out. He sniffs up a big bloody bogey from his broken nose.
Oh.
Spits it out. A broken tooth goes with it. He looks at you, he goes, you got a deal.
Yes.
Vierif, it's off. What? Darla, you're up.
Right, guys, come on, help me. What do I do? I'm still invisible. Do I go for Vieroth the elf?
Do you go for a big old sneak attack
Or
on
do
the
I
Drow?
go on Growl? And just
No.
double-cross him?
He's on our side now. Don't do that.
Yeah, but...
We want them to fight first.
Okay, so what do I do? Kill Redroth?
You start dragging.
I'm going to
Gundren.
drag Gundren out.
Get Gundren to safety.
Yeah.
In the commotion.
Okay, but don't forget there's a whole bunch of orcs and
Yeah,
hobgoblins.
but they're on
They
our
don't
side.
know that yet. They
Well,
don't just magically
Go and
get
give
the
him the healing
knowledge.
potion.
We have to see what.
Yeah,
Growl-
I'm going to
Yeah.
go and give Gundren the healing potion. And I'm going to explain to him what's happening because he's probably well out of it. He doesn't know what's going on.
Okay.
I'll be like, we're here, we're going to save you, it's going to be all right.
Okay.
Look, there's your cousin.
So you give one, you go up to Gundren, you make sure he's all right, and you give him a healing potion.
Yeah.
Okay, Gundren regains consciousness.
What's going on? Fuzz? Fuzz!
He looks over at Fuzz. You turn to him.
Hey!
What's going on?
Don't worry about it. Tell you later. You just hold fire.
We've got to get out of here. She's crazy.
I know. It's okay. Calm down. We'll go in a minute.
He's still woozy and he kind of stumbles back after trying to get to his feet.
Can I whisper in his ear like, I'm right next to you,
Who's that? Who said that?
I'm your friend.
I've gone crazy.
I'm Fuzzy's mate.
Wait, I say a special word to Gundren that means everything's all right. We've got a safe word. We've had it ever since we were like kids because I grew up with him. When my parents passed away, got killed by orcs because I hate orcs, I went to live with Gundren as a kid in the north.
This is Retcon City. You can't just... Okay.
No, it's not. This is my history. I'm telling you now.
We had a secret word that means that there's an invisible helper.
Yeah, we always said that to each other as kids.
So everything's going to be okay.
Look, it's all right. He's spooked that he hears voices. But
Not Meg. Sorry, not Meg.
Not Meg. All right, you must be Donald, the invisible halfling who's come to help me at my time of need.
There you go. That's why we set it up years ago.
He's all right. He wakes up. He doesn't necessarily need to know exactly what's going on, but he's conscious. He's alive. That's the crucial information. He's alive. You've saved Gundren Roxy, unless he's killed in the next 5 minutes, because the next person to attack is Snarl. Now, Snarl is a wolf. He's very confused at this point, but he doesn't understand the petty bargaining of humans and sapient people. He's got a good handler in Growl, but I'm going to roll a check just to see if he
has cottoned on.
If he's cottoned on, or if he responds to Groll's new instruction of like, don't attack these, attack Vierith. And he doesn't. He is so confused that he goes directly for Fuzz. He can't see you, so he goes Fuzz Battlehammer. Oh, but he doesn't roll particularly well. He just he lunges at you and snaps at you, misses, and at that point, Groll issues a second firmer command: Snarl, kill! And he points to Vierith. Snarl backs off, turns, looks at you, still growls. He doesn't trust you. Turns his pointed, fanged snout towards Vierith. Vierith now looks in pretty dire condition.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah,
the dog's gonna chew your face off.
Realising that she's in sort of dire straits, she yells, "Do it, Mosca! Do it now!"
Maybe we should have got him.
If
Redroth's at the back. He hasn't engaged in this. He hasn't even rolled initiative. He doesn't want any part of what's happening. He's so torn.
Redroth, remember, we were friends. Don't do this. Look, we've got advantage. Come on. It's all right.
He lifts his hands, he reluctantly looks forwards and looks you all in the eye.
We were friends.
You see something snap at him. No! And he turns and looks at Vierith, sends out a bolt of energy. She can hurt me, but you won't hurt my friends!
Oh my god, he betrayed us, but now he's alright.
Redemption arc.
It hits Vierith, but dissipates all around her. She has this sort of spherical egg-like shield, and Vierith stops. She looks up. Her eyes are screaming as if there's someone trapped inside, but they've lost all control of their body. Her eyes are darting all around. Her mouth opens to a cavernous void, stretching and tearing the skin. And she issues a hideous scream that sends you all to the floor. Redroth hits the ground. Growl grabs onto Snarl, and they hug each other as they start bleeding from their eardrums. And this no longer even resembles this drow elf. Her face is all changing, and her body is contorting. This hollow void of a mouth opens up, and a voice issues from beneath, from deep within it, but not deep within the body, deep within the caverns of the earth.
Oh my god.
You pathetic little peons have no idea the scale of what you're involved in. When my subject Neznal has what he needs, I will command the surface world, as is my divine right. All shall suffer to my delight.
You see Redroth cower in fear. All the blood runs from his face, and he starts to whimper and weep just as he calls himself up. It's her! It's her! It's Lolth!
Who?
Lolth. Lolth. The demon queen of spiders.
Oh.
And, I mean, she's a god.
Well, it was really nice playing Dungeon Gamers for you again.
We're dead.
We're signing off here.
Lolth is using Vierith as a conduit to show her displeasure with you, but it doesn't end there.
I've never even heard of Lolth.
It doesn't even end there. The Queen of Spiders, in Vierith's form, her chest starts moving and undulating in a way that something is trying to rip its way out from within. She's screaming again from behind the eyes. She's feeling this pain. She cannot do anything to stop it.
Oh, bless her. We need to save her.
Her jaw rips entirely from its upper jaw.
Oh.
The skin pulls back, and out of the mouth, you see 8 fangs, black daggers come out in the form of legs. They pull round her face, and out of her mouth,
Is this the spider?
gleaming eyes pour out as it hurls out of her stretching neck and form. And she bifurcates down the center. Her blood and guts spill over the floor, and in her place is a giant phase spider.
Phase spider.
The phase spider immediately grabs its 8 legs onto Redroth, grabs him from behind on his back. The weight of this spider pushes him to the floor. Legs wrap around him in a form encasing him in this black flesh of hair and sinew.
No! She won't help me! She won't help me! I can't go back!
And then the phase spider simply vanishes, and you're left in a room with blood all over the gold, a bleeding King Growl, a rich King Growl. And at that moment, all the hobgoblins and goblins bursting through the door, and they see you, and they raise their weapons.
King Growl, stop your men.
I want more money.
All right, we'll give you more money.
Yeah.
And we've got expensive items as well.
What you got?
We've got a scroll.
Roll like scroll.
We've got a scroll of invincibility.
He holds up a warning hand to the goblins who are all holding knives.
Listen, let us go.
Yeg, the chef, comes through with a butcher's knife first. King Growl holds up his hand. They look at him.
Elvis, all you need to do for this scroll of invincibility, you can be invincible for a whole year with this thing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All you have to do is get a bit of your blood, put it on it. This, and then that's fine. And then this. That's it. That's all you have to do, and then you're fine.
And then
after that.
you'll like feel this surge.
Roll at a persuasion check.
Where's that then? 20 with a what? Persuasion.
It's charisma at the bottom.
Charisma +1.
Come on, please. Please. Please.
I can't believe it. It was an accident and it was a 20.
When you roll, there's a saving throw. Natural 1.
Oh my god!
So that is incredible. You have convinced him.
Please,
I love you.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I want it.
You want
I
it?
want it. Let him go. Let him go.
Yeah.
Give me that scroll.
Yeah. Use it when we're gone. Use it when we're
Only
gone.
because you rolled a 20 and he rolled a natural 1, he's going to allow you to leave without having to actually prove that it works.
Great. Fantastic.
We're just going to
There you
take
go.
our mate gun
How do I
down.
do it? How do I do it?
When we've left, a bit later on, you just get a bit of your blood, put it on the scroll, and then this dragon comes up and it grants you a wish, and you just go, I want to be invisible for a year, and it'll do it. That's how it works.
It's like a genie.
Yeah, you'll love it. It's like a
Yeah.
genie in a bottle. It's great.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to go now. Good doing business with you. We're taking the dwarf.
I'm going to listen to the dice, but I've got to listen to your bullshit.
Yeah.
A dragon pops up and it grants your wish, and he's going, yeah.
Because I got a 20, you got a 1. Okay, so we're going to go now.
Yeah.
We're taking this dwarf. We've done a good deal. Enjoy the money, enjoy the scroll. You're going to love it. We're
It
going
was
now.
really nice meeting you.
No,
really
shh,
nice.
you're invisible.
Oh.
You're not talking. Come on then, we're going to go now. Bye. Bye.
Sleep past all the goblins.
Yeah.
Bye, lads. See
Nice
ya.
knowing you. Lovely place you got here. Love the curtains. You got a lot of dirty curtains everywhere. We're going to go now. See ya.
So you make your way out of the room.
Yeah.
You've got a whole bunch of armed to the teeth goblins and
we're just walking out.
hobgoblins all standing round.
Right.
They don't want you to leave because they feel that their allegiance to Growl is like no one's going to touch the guy. He's the king, right? And they know they can't say, but they are so confused. There's tangible tension in the air as they go, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like these people have showed up, the door exploded, we ran back into the then a dwarf flew in the air, then we ran back in to find the king, and the king is on the floor, he's on the floor bleeding from his ears, and then they give him a piece of paper And he says, let him go.
Yeah.
So they all look at this piece of paper.
So we're like walking out nervously, just like waving, bye.
My invisibility's wearing off as we're walking. I'm like, thank God.
Well done. I like it. And you make your way out through the first door, north, through the dirty, dusty canvas, and back down south towards where you saddled up with your ponies.
They're still okay.
There's one pony that has no rider, though.
Oh, Red Rock.
Gundren can go on that.
Yeah.
Gundren jumps on that. Great. So you all hop off.
I like how we're all over it.
Yeah.
As that happens, you hear a crack of lightning in the air as you're riding south back towards Phandelver. As fast as you can, you hear a crack of lightning, and cut back to them, and they're like leaning over it. And Growl's going, "Get off me! Get off me! It's mine!" And out of his bleeding nose, from where the door smashed his nose, one drop of blood lands on the scroll. What's that mean then? And you guys hightail it back to Phandelver.
Wow.
And that was Cragmore Castle.